165-pound weight class for the 2023 NCAA Championships. We have three former national champions in this weight class, I believe.
Well, and you got the national runner-up or two.
Yeah, this is probably the deepest weight class as far as talent pool.
Yeah.
Let's do the rat tail match. Josh Kim of Harvard versus Cole Moody of Wyoming. Fun fact, I saw Josh Kim dislocate his finger at EIWAs. It went that way. And that's the reason he lost against Josh Agansanya, because Agansanya got the choice and he got an escape. I have Kim winning against David Carr, but David Carr beating him.
I have Kim winning as well. I was impressed with his EIWA performance. Seemed hungry. Unfortunate about his finger.
I have Moody winning, but losing to David Carr. I know a Connecticut wrestler that his finger went like that as well, and it caused him to lose a match to a kid that he ended up beating later on in the tournament at Opens this year. So.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I had Carr winning, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Austin Yan of Northern Iowa versus Josh Agansanya of Columbia. I have Agansanya.
I wasn't too sure about these guys, so I picked Yan. I think that record-wise, I felt, yeah, actually,
I was feeling the EIWA here, so I went with Agansanya.
All right, Shane Griffith versus Roderick Mosley of Gardner Webb.
He turns it on that this time of year. I went Griffith.
Who, Mosley?
Mosley?
Yeah, it's a big Roderick Mosley kind of day. I also went with Griffith. It's just crazy to see like a returning national champion and returning All-American be the 9 seed.
Well, returning runner-up as the 9 seed.
Was he
Yeah, he took second to OToole last year. It was like 6'5".
I don't know if it was that close, was it?
Yeah, it was 6'5" at the end.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Griffith Bubba Wilson of Nebraska versus Matthew Olguin of Oregon State.
I was for the Oregon State here. Olguin.
I was Olguin, which sucks for Nebraska, but sorry, bud.
Quincy Monday. I wonder if he is regretting bumping up.
He's got to be.
Yeah, part of him for sure.
Andrew Sparks of Minnesota. I think he'll win this one, but
yeah, Sparks never seems to win against the top guys, and Quincy's quite athletic. So
Quincy Monday's got it.
Okay, these guys have some fun names. Garrett Nijenhouse of Oklahoma versus Isaac Olejnik of Northern Illinois, I believe that is.
I got Olejnik.
I went Olejnik.
He's only got 2 losses on the year, so yeah, I went Olejnik as well. All right, I'm interested. Is Penn State going
former Hofstra wrestler Holden Heller?
Holden Heller. I like Heller, but I have Fukunda winning here.
I also have Fukunda winning here.
Yeah, I had Fukunda. Yeah.
It's always interesting to see these Penn State guys in like the 14, 13 seeds. You're used to them being top 5.
Fukunda did himself no favors these last few weeks.
No, that is very true.
His performance at Big Ten's definitely did not help his seeding. I think he took like 7th.
Caleb Fish, Michigan State. Julian Ramirez of Cornell.
Ramirez has been a dog all year. I got Ramirez.
Yeah, I got Ramirez.
He was at the Cliff Keen tearing it up.
Binghamton's Brevin Casella took him to overtime in the IWA. Just saying. Ian Hamid, I love this guy. He's probably one of my favorite guys to watch. I haven't beaten Barzik.
Yeah, I haven't beating Barzik.
I got Hamdi.
Yeah.
Peyton Hall versus Dan Bronigal. Tough first round match here.
Yeah, both guys are pretty dynamic.
I got Hall.
I also have Hall.
I had Hall, yeah. Hall pulls it off.
Cam Amin, Michigan. I know, Mike, you don't like the Amin brothers, but
I
think you pick Tanner Cook?
So funny story. I think one of the soldiers up here is like grew up with Tanner Cook, and he's like, yeah, that's my boy. And I'm like, oh, for real?
Gods.
Yeah. He goes, yeah. It's like we go way back. Like we wrestled together. He goes, I know the whole family. And I said, oh crap, that's crazy. That being said, I think Cam Amin has the history of being an All-American, and his performance last year where he knocked off the Bull. I think that Amin at least wins this round.
Yeah, I picked Cam Amin. If he can beat the Bull, he can beat Tanner Cook.
Yeah.
Speaking of Iowa, Pat Kennedy versus Will Formato of App State.
Pat
Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy, he's proven to be definitely a tough wrestler. So I think he'll beat Formato.
I think he is a redshirt sophomore because he's a year older than Fukunda because Fukunda lost to him at the Who's #1, and Fukunda was a junior at the time when Kennedy was a senior. So, and Fukunda's a redshirt freshman, so I did the math.
Kennedy beat him in the duel, right?
There we go.
All right, Michael Caliendo III versus Brevin Casella. Binghamton represent. Heyo.
Love to see a Binghamton guy win in the opening round, but Caliendo's been having too successful a season. I don't think Casella can pull it off. Even though he is a New England guy too.
Yep, I have Caliendo as well, unfortunately for Binghamton.
Caliendo's a freshman. I also have him, but I want to see Binghamton win.
I would love to see Casella pull it off, but I just don't see it happening.
All right, Connor Brady, Virginia Tech versus Carson Karkla of Ohio State. I always think this guy is like a top 5 guy, but he just never gets there.
Yeah, no, he can be like so dominant, but then he can be just getting his ass handed to him at the same time. It's like, how is that even possible that one turn you're so good and another turn you're so bad?
You look at him though, and he passes the eye test. You're like, that's a wrestler. I feel like you look at Carson and you're like, this is a guy that's going to go in there and do some serious damage. And then you're like, oh, you lost to this guy. Okay. So I got Carson winning this one, but
I had Carson Hart.
How far I'm going.
Jesse McCoy of Virginia and Max Mayfield of Northwestern. I have McCoy.
I have Mayfield.
I was back and forth here. I almost went with that, Big Ten bias, but I went with McCoy.
Yeah. You'll both be wrong, I guess, then.
And this is interesting. Wyatt Sheets, I think, is an All-American.
Yeah.
Former All-American, but he's 14-14 on the season. He's got Keegan OToole. I think OToole.
Yeah, OToole's only lost to Carr in the past 2 years. So
yeah, I got Keegan OToole winning that one.
All right, David Carr versus Josh Agansanya. I think we can all say.
Yeah, Agansanya doesn't have what it takes to.
David Carr.
Now this is something that I want to see. Shane Griffith has lost to Matthew Olgun 2 times this year.
2 out of 3, yeah.
The Pac-12. No, 2 out of 3.
Yeah, no. Griffith beat him the first time
this season.
Yeah.
Well, the last 2 though. That being said, I have Shane Griffith. Griffith,
yeah, he turns it on at nationals.
I could see. I had Olgun, but I would see Griffith. But I could see Griffith winning. I think he definitely turns it on at nationals. And
I mean, he's been in the finals twice now, so he knows what he's doing when he gets to this tournament.
It's true.
Quincy Monday versus Isaac Olejnik. I have Monday.
I also have Monday.
Yeah, Monday. I don't think Olejnik can pull it off.
So as much as I am actually rooting against Penn State, I actually have them winning this match. I have Fukunda beating Ramirez.
Whoa.
Stylistically, I think he just matches up well against Ramirez. Ramirez is more of just like a brute, and Fukunda's kind of lanky. I could see.
I also have Fukunda winning. All I'm saying is that Julian Ramirez had a pretty close match with Brevin Casella, and Alex Fukunda has never had that match. He's never been that close with Brevin. So, granted, they've never wrestled, but, who knows?
Yeah, I went with Ramirez. I was hoping that, Ramirez Monday was going to get round 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Okay.
No, I do. But I don't know.
Fans what they want.
I'm going for my picks,
Yeah.
Dean Hamidi, Peyton Hall. I think this is a tough matchup, but I have Hamidi.
Yeah. I got Big Dean from Wisconsin.
Hamidi's going to do well.
This is also very interesting. Cam Amin, Patrick Kennedy.
Amin's going to pull it off. He beat the Bull in the quarters. He'll beat Kennedy to get to the quarters.
I have Amin winning this one as well.
Interesting. I actually have Kennedy, but we'll put a meme. Caliendo, Harkla.
Give me Carson Harchla. I got him for this one.
I have Mr. Caliendo the third. I mean, if you beat Griffith 2 out of 3 times, I think you could beat this guy.
Styles, we'll see.
Interesting stuff. Okay, Keegan OToole, yes.
OToole is 100%.
I feel like he's a pretty safe bet.
Okay, this is very interesting.
Yeah, you got 2 national champs from 2 years ago.
As much as I want to say Griffith is going to win this, I don't even know if he'll beat Ewan to get there. So I have David Carr.
I wanted to say Griffith, so I did, and I put Griffith there. He turns it on at nationals, and I think,
oh my god,
I think he's gonna pull it off. I don't think Carr is gonna be quite ready for how scrappy Griffith is, and
just because
he wasn't expecting, what's his face last year.
Willits, yeah,
he wasn't expecting Grant Willits to come at him so well in the early round last year. So I think this year Griffith gets the win.
Listen, he was just adjusting to the weight.
He was a weight down last year.
That's true. Yeah, he was at 57.
Yeah, he was at 57, the same weight that he won the title at.
Forget what I said.
That was the problem. He was adjusting to
yes, that's what I meant.
having to cut more weight.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Big brain stuff. I had David Carr versus Ewan, and I had David Carr winning. I have David Carr winning over Shane Griffith. Sorry, Shane. Save Stanford wrestling, though.
What are y'all doing?
All right, Quincy Monday versus Fukundo. I don't see Fukundo winning this one.
I
had Monday over Ramirez, getting redemption over Ramirez, but I would still put Monday over Fukunda.
I had Monday over Fukundo, and I'm going with Monday over Fukundo.
Dean Hamdi versus Cam Amin. Now, this is interesting because I think 2 of Hamidi's losses this year are against Cam Amin. So if this does happen, you might want to fact check me on that. But I have Hamdi Kennedy and Hamdi winning.
I have Hamdi Amin and Hamdi winning.
I have Amin, and Hamdi winning as well.
Okay. I have Hamdi with you guys.
Nice. Let's go. Beat those Michigan
OToole versus Caliendo. I think OToole.
I don't think OToole is going to stop for Caliendo.
Anyone's going to give him.
Yeah, I have OToole winning.
I don't think he gave up a single point until the finals last year.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. Yeah.
David Carr ruined him.
David Carr versus Quincy Monday rematch.
I had Griffith versus Monday here.
Monday's he's adjusted to the weight a little bit. He's a full 165 pounder. Can he do
it? He also beat Monday at the All-Star match.
Yeah.
I have David Carr.
I have David Carr.
I had Shane Griffith.
Well,
perfect.
That's great for you.
Either way, I did not have Quincy Monday making the finals again.
How about this one? Hamdi versus OToole.
I got Keegan. I think this is a crash course for destiny between these two again.
Yeah, I think OToole is going to make it.
And that leads us to round 3. I know David Carr was interviewed saying that he wants to see OToole in the final again. Who's going to win round 3?
Shane Griffith.
David Carr.
I had Shane Griffith OToole, and I did put Shane Griffith winning the tournament.
Whoa.
Yeah, call it the crazy train if you want. But
I have OToole beating Carr this time.
I have David Carr winning. I think that if you beat a guy once, that's a fluke maybe. Twice, okay. But if you beat a guy 3 times, like, you're head and shoulders, like, you're better. You have to – and I'd like to see David Carr do that. I think that Keegan OToole is a great guy, but every interview David Carr does, every time he talks, anytime he wrestles, like, he just seems like a really, like, guy that you want to be in his corner. You're like, man, like, he seems like a really genuine person. So, and not that David
coming down to me now choosing, because I had Griffith beating OToole.
You Can't choose Shane Griffith as an answer here.
And I can't choose Griffith to win this one, even though I think he will. I mean, I think O'Toole's going to make the adjustments and knock off Carr.
Whoa!
And get the title again.
So David Carr goes down. You say it doesn't matter who wins the duel. It doesn't matter who wins Big 12s. All that matters is March. You guys are saying O'Toole says that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
March
all that matters is March.
March Madness right here.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy consensus-wise, but Mike's going down the crazy train saying Shane Griffith.
Yeah, I had Shane Griffith going all the way.
Sugar Shane.
He turns it on at this tournament. Like he's done it before as the 8 seed. He beat the Bull as the 1 seed and made his way to the finals and won it. So
David Carr is not Alex Marinelli.
True.
Marinelli was undefeated that year, so he might be.
Also Big Ten champion.
Yeah, I mean,
has Marinelli ever gotten past the quarters?
No,
I didn't think so.
Amin beat him in the quarters last year.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
He was always seeded like top 3.
Yeah. Bad luck.
Thanks for watching. We are Cactus Wrestling, and we'll see you next time on our next video.